This morning I wake up wondering if the world will even care about what I have to say. And we will find out. Hey
What's up,
guys!
everyone? So,
I love how we have like
different
so
ideas of how
different
to.
intros. Anyways, hey guys! Before we get started, we kind of wanted to explain maybe why we're not gonna be ourselves in this video. I don't know. I feel like my energy's down. I don't know if he wants to share, but I guess I can share with you guys what happened yesterday walking home.
Someone robbed us.
He started chasing the heck out of us. Some random guy started chasing us, and and we're like, oh crap, and we had the baby, and we're running, and I stepped wrong, twisted my ankle, ended up in the hospital, and I'm fine now. That's not really how it happened, no. No,
What a dramatic intro.
I know, right? And a really long one, by the way. But, no, yesterday I was walking home and I stepped off the curb wrong even though I saw it. I was walking slow, but I twisted my ankle and
I have to carry her all the way back to the house.
It wasn't even that far. We were almost to the house and you didn't carry me. You helped me. But, yeah, I went to the hospital and they did some x-rays and then after some time, I was able to come back home, and I'm fine. I'm fine now.
She's still alive.
I'm alive.
Has both ankles, both legs, both feet. So
not that good, but they're there. But yeah, and then with him.
Well, with me, I got sick yesterday.
Alright, so we are just gonna jump right into our conversation, and hopefully
you guys like it.
And if you don't,
give it a thumbs up.
You still have to give it a thumbs up.
No, I mean, if you don't like it,
give us a thumbs down. Like, be honest, stay real, you know?
It lets us know what you guys don't
like. What you guys
and
want to know. I don't know if the world will care, like I said. I don't know. But anyways, we wanted to do a video about what we expected as parents, I guess, being pregnant for me, and versus reality. So
how it really turned out to be.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly mention what I expected to be. So when we found out that I was pregnant, because we weren't sure at first, and then I was like, hey, there's no way I really am. But wow, rude car. When I found out that I was pregnant and I told him, I think we were really nervous, really not knowing what to expect at first. And then after some time, we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? Because we're 16. Well, I was 16.
Well,
he was 17.
I was 17. We were in high school.
And we were in high school, and we both lived really far away from each other, so... And for me, abortion wasn't an option, and neither was adoption for me. It's just, I respect whatever decision people make, and that's their choice, but for me, it just wasn't a choice. I couldn't make that, so we were like, okay. We got happy about it after some time, and we talked about it. I was really happy after some time, and we hadn't told anyone yet. You're rude. Interrupting. Anyway, I was happy, I was telling him, well, hey, I used to take care of my little brother or my sister, and I know how to change diapers. I know how... Huh?
Your nephews?
Yeah, my nephew too. I used to take care of my nephew, used to babysit, and I thought I knew a lot, but it turns out I didn't. I was clueless, but I just wanted to live in this world for a couple months where I thought everything would be perfect and we would move out, live together with our baby, where he could have his nursery, we didn't know if it was gonna be a girl or boy, but I wanted a girl at first. But then I was like, well, you know what? Girl stuff is very expensive, so I'll be happy if we have a boy as long as he's healthy. And I think we were worried because we both have glaucoma and it's a genetic disease, I guess, and so we were just worried that he would be born with it, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We would actually saying that for us it would be easier teaching him because, you know,
we're experiencing
we
that
know
area.
what
We
it's
know
like
it's
to be visually impaired. And we're like, what are we going to do if we have a sighted child?
How are we gonna teach him? We don't know
What?
what.
You know?
But it's almost like the same idea as our parents not knowing how to teach us.
Yeah,
the fact
because
that
we're
we were-
visually impaired
yeah,
and
so-
they were sighted. But anyway, so we thought we could do this. We'll move out. He'll have his own room, or she, and we'll paint it blue if it's a boy, sorry, or pink if it's a girl, and they'll
Or
have
the other way
his
around.
crib, yeah, vice versa, whatever. And you know, we just thought everything would be fine. We could both work.
Go
He
to
would work in the
school.
afternoons, and I would work in the mornings, maybe a part-time for both of us, and we could finish high school and go to college, and our son can, you know, stay with us, take turns taking care of him, so that way he wouldn't have to go to daycare. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
And I mean, for me, this was all a surprise because I just did not expect for me to even have a family.
Yeah.
I never had that dream. My parents had kind of pushed me to think that I probably would end up, you know, maybe single.
By
Even though-
yourself,
yeah,
being
they
a
never told me,
priest.
but they told me I was going to become a priest, and I got that idea. I'm like, I'm going to be a priest, even though I don't know what they do, but I'm going to be a priest. And, well, you know, that world did not end up.
And for me, I always, you know, my mom used to tell me when I was younger, you're gonna stay with me forever and you'll take care of me when I'm old. And, you know, she wanted me to basically stay home forever. And then I remember telling her, I'm not gonna be like that. I want my family of my own. I want to have kids, and she didn't think it would be possible. And so when we told our parents,
They
we
were like,
knew
"Uh-oh."
they were gonna be disappointed. We just didn't know how much, I guess you could say, or what to expect necessarily. But yeah, my parents were pretty disappointed,
As well as mine. Both our
especially because we were supposed to tell our parents together, and we agreed on what day to tell them together, you know. And I ended up telling my parents the day we agreed, but someone didn't. And when my parents tried talking to his parents, he wasn't answering phone calls, so there was no way of, I don't even know why for a whole weekend we kept trying to reach him and nothing, and it
No.
really sucked. I
That's
didn't think
not
it
the
would go
whole
like
story.
that.
We both switched the dates all the time.
Yeah, we did at first, but then we agreed, and we're like, you know, this is it. We had to tell them I'm starting the show, and people at my school already knew, and
So yeah, that was kind of like how it happened. And why were they disappointed? Well, for many reasons. I mean, they thought we weren't capable of taking care of our child. They thought that we wouldn't be able to pay for the needs of our child. They thought that they were going to be the ones to take care of them. They thought that we were just going to have a hard time.
that they would have
with
to
it.
drop out of work.
Yeah, so they thought so many different reasons.
That's what they expected, you know, what our parents expected, and they're like, oh no, she won't be able to change diapers, how is she gonna feed him if she can't see? And, you know, we were worried about some of those things, but I was like, hey, you know, like, that's not, I know what I'm capable of. But
They
underestimated us, and we overestimated ourselves.
Yeah, we did. Like we said, we thought we had this house of our own, and boom.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna tell you how it really kind of happened.
So, you guys know already how we ended up telling our parents, and I thought that I would be fine staying in the school that I was in. I mean, I knew I was gonna have to leave eventually because it just wasn't right to stay there. You know, no programs were available, which sucks. Like, I don't know. But I ended up coming to a school closer to where I live, and in a way it really helped me. I was thankful that I got to experience high school, because at that school that I was, honestly, I didn't get a high school experience. They put me in a class where you learned living skills that I already knew, you know, and I know that some of certain things I could improve in, but I know I knew a lot for the class that they put me in. I had a hard time in that school. I thought I would be fine, that I would get along with my peers in my new classroom, but honestly, we just couldn't relate. There was some that they were higher functioning, I guess you could say. They didn't necessarily have other special needs. I got along with some of them, but for most of the time that I was there, I felt lonely, and that's not how I thought things would go. I felt like, especially because he was in a different program than me, and he was barely ever with me, and I just felt like he didn't know what it's like to be pregnant. He didn't understand when I was sad and lonely and going through all these different feelings and mood swings, and yeah. And he had his friends, and I felt like he'd rather have been with his friends than with me, because I would see him and he'd be happy, and then when he was with me, I always saw him worried and sad. So that's how it was there. And then I came to my high school, and yeah, I missed being with him or around him, but I absolutely loved my high school. I got a lot of support from the teachers, I had an aide who would take notes for me, and I absolutely loved them. And I got to meet a lot of teenage moms, teenage dads, and it was nice having that program in the high school. The support was incredible. It was just beyond what I expected. And I was able to finish my high school with going there with the program that they had. So Edward was able to stay at the daycare while I was in school, and it was all in the same campus. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. I feel like I'm talking really fast. Okay. But yeah, he went to the daycare on campus, and they would call me to breastfeed him when it was time, or I could go and check, if he was okay. And the teachers there at the daycare were just so nice. They were so supportive, not only towards the toddlers and infants, but the parents. They were just so supportive, and it really helped me get through high school, especially because he didn't live with me. I had to do everything by myself, and that's not what I thought it would be like. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't come visit, because he did, right? You did?
Yeah, I would come visit. Sometimes twice a month, sometimes.
Once a month, on the weekends, exactly.
But most of the time, I would live at the school that we would both, she started mentioning, that this school didn't have these types of services, so they I guess, it was good for her that she left, because the school wouldn't be able to support her in this way that she's mentioning. But I was going to the school, living in the school, and once in a while I'd go visit my parents, and then I would come visit her and
the
baby, and we would have fun. We go to the park, and so yeah, one of the reasons why I stayed at the school also is because I was getting my work experience there, and also getting paid to work there, and that money was helping us out a lot, because That's how we were able to pay for our child
Diapers,
needs. And
yeah, whatever he needed. Our parents never had to pay for any of that, thankfully. You know, anything they gave us was because they wanted to, not that we asked them to, you know. We never asked, when we did ask for help, was only to get a ride.
other than that, we never had to ask for anyone for help. We didn't ask for money.
Nothing, no supplies, no.
We were like, we're gonna have this budget and we're gonna buy this stuff. But no, actually, stuff started to come in. We're like, well, I guess we don't.
Yeah, people at the school that we both went to, and not just that school, but my high school, people that knew us were like, hey, we want to help you guys. So they'd basically give us stuff. They would donate.
That's what I mean by I'm
Interrupting me
sick.
again? No, but yeah, people were feeling generous, you know. We got a lot of gifts, thankfully, and it really helped out. It was such a big help. The bassinet, the crib, we're very thankful. I will forever be thankful with the people that gave us. Even a bag of diapers was like such a big help.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
we both really would like to greatly appreciate those who have helped us
You
out.
guys know
we
who
have
you
not
are.
forgot about you guys. We still
No.
remember you guys, and we were having a hard time.
It was harder than what we thought, but
And I mean, one good thing is that we weren't paying rent. She was
Yeah.
living with her family, and that's like the main thing they helped her out with, is to stay at the house without charging her rent. And it was helpful because we didn't have to spend half of our money, or even more than half, on just rent. And
yeah, I think for the first whole year or year and a half, we didn't buy anything besides formula for the baby. For a whole year, we didn't have to buy diapers or clothing, nothing. Thankfully, we had great friends, great staff in our school. And I know they didn't need to, and I always told them there was no need for them to, but I think they just have such big hearts that everything that came from them, I'm very thankful. Like I said, I don't think I will have enough years to live to show them how grateful I am. But I think, do you want to talk about like something that's hard being a visual parent, or
I mean,
do you wanna?
I think we're gonna save the rest for later. We just kind of wanted to share with you guys how we expected a different life already, and but nothing really happened the way our parents expected, the way we expected, or even how our
friends
and friends have expected.
yeah.
Nothing was the way we had expected it to be. Everything was different.
And that's okay though, because I think
it's a
it
good
has
journey that
helped
we went.
us. Yeah, this journey has helped us grow as individuals, as parents, as friends, because we really like to think of each other as being friends first, and then being boyfriend and girlfriend. So we kind of know, like, hey, if we're upset with each other, we're like, and we really need to talk to a friend, and we're like, hey, it's time to be a friend, not a girlfriend, I quickly wanted to answer a question we've been getting a lot, and that's, how do we do it to get around? How do we do it to take our son to doctor appointments, to our own appointments, to get groceries, anything? And do you want to answer that?
Well, we use different forms of technology plus public transportation. We are visually impaired, legally blind. We are not allowed to
Drive.
drive.
Although it would be nice.
It would be nice. I see a lot of people in
I don't think I would go further than the parking lot though before I crash.
We're not allowed to drive. We can't get a license anywhere in the states of the United States. I don't know about Mexico, but yeah, so I mean, we use public transportation, and the public transportation system here is wonderful.
It's great.
It's
Unfortunately, it is changing, so we won't have many options anymore, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, the most important services that we need are still going to be there. such as getting to medical centers, thankfully.
Plus, we don't live far from these places, like grocery stores. There's grocery stores pretty close to us, so we're able to walk and, you know, bring groceries and do all that.
Yes.
And then if we need to go to a place far away and we don't know necessarily where that is, we still use public transportation, whether it's the bus or the train or whatever it is. We still use it. We use our GPS and we get around, you know. We ask people. We're not very shy about that. We used to be, but we have learned not to. Well, I used to be. He's never been.
Yeah, for me, and actually this is one of the good reasons when we talk about our white cane is it lets others know for them to be aware of us that, you know, hey, we may need a help, and, you know, we show them our cane. They're like, oh, so someone will come up to you and ask you for help.
Yeah,
This
do
is
you
the
need help?
benefit.
Yeah.
They'll go up to you sometimes and they'll be like, do you need help? Do you need to get somewhere? And we'll be like, yes, we actually do. We need to find line number 7 or bus number 86 or who knows what we need to find. But with our white cane, sometimes someone will come up to us and offer us some help, and we greatly do appreciate when that happens. Although there are times where we're in a rush and we're like,
if you're that type of person that helps people to do it, give us a thumbs up, because we like to know if you are. And we're thankful for people who are like that, you know.
And actually, this is another reason where parents would expect that they would have to drive us around 9. I mean, the whole entire time. They didn't think we would ever learn how to go on our own, but I think...
well, they never really saw us because we were always barely ever home.
Oh yeah, we were living at a school where...
So we did, whatever we did over there, you know, being independent, going out, they didn't get to see it.
So and they weren't... Yeah,
they thought we couldn't do anything.
They were like, But nope, we travel on our own. We go to Edward's appointments on our own.
If you guys are wondering why Edward's not in the video, it's because he's not feeling well either. So
yeah, I guess I'm catching a cold. He's catching a cold. But I'm not sure where we got it from. Hold on. Yeah, like we said, thank you guys. Thanks for listening. We're gonna make
this was like videos. A thank you / expectation versus reality video, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and if you have any questions for us, want advice in any way, we hope that we could help you. And yeah,
and if you want to share your story with us, go for it. We really would love to share your experience with us, and I mean, you may even help us out, and or maybe we left something out that you want to know.
This is the whole reason why we created this channel. We hope to help anyone out there in any way, or for them to, if you have any advice for us, we appreciate every comment.
Yeah. And I'm still looking for any more input about whether I should or should not get a guide dog or human guide dog. So if you still have input for that for me, please put it down below. I mean, we really would want to hear from you. I don't know if you guys watched our video, but I might put it in the description below. Anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you guys. You know, like we said, this was kind of a video to thank you guys, especially because, you guys were really supportive yesterday when I posted on Facebook that we're at the hospital. So I really wanted to tell you guys, I'm fine, we're fine, we're okay, and thank you for worrying about us, So don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like, maybe, don't like, I don't know. Bye guys.
Thanks.